Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This day is the day I'm gonna finally show how to do the one thing that kept me raw for the longest time ever and the smoothest ever. It changed everything for me. This little trick, it's a recipe, it's a dressing. I mean, it's a way to make a dressing. I mean, I make a new one every day of the same style. Changed me completely. It went from having to have a piece of avocado in my fork of my salad, like the bite I'm about to eat. And if I don't have any more pieces of avos in my salad, I just finish my salad right there. It went from that to eating. I can't wait for my salad. I used to call myself I'm a frugivore, not a herbivore. You know, I'm not a herbivore. You know, I'm a fruitarian. That was my big thing. I'm not a rabbit, I used to say. I'm an ape. I'm a primate, whatever. So, yeah, today is the day. I've been wanting to share this for so long. And anyway, so here it is. Changed everything. So, I'm in my car. As you know, I'm traveling across British Columbia, BC, Canada. I'm a mushroom picker. So now I'm just scouting for mushrooms. The season hasn't started yet, so I got a bit of free time so I can share my stuff. So, all right, today is the day. Check this out. Little blender, 500 watts, maybe 700, but it works on my 500 watt inverter that I have in my car. And so I just plug it to my inverter to the battery, and now you can be on the road and have smoothies and dressings, you know, wonderful. So, all right. Cherry tomatoes, like a cup and a half of cherry tomatoes. I put a little bit of a curcuma powder, which is just because I have it. Somebody left it in somewhere, and I just, anyway, it's from like 3 years ago. Still tastes amazing. I put a little bit of salt. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that I'm pro salt. I know there's a big debate about that, but a few pinches, like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon per day, really helps with the sodium cravings. Because if you want to stay on a raw vegan diet, you know, cravings come, and sodium deficiency is very easy. If you don't eat enough celery or tomatoes, like good luck. You know, and you need to eat quite a bit. And then with tomatoes comes, you know, other things. You know, it's a nightshade and whatever. But I do eat tomatoes a little bit every day. Like this is like the equivalent of like one tomato. You know, it's nothing. And then I put green onion, one stalk of green onion. And then I put parsley, like a whole bunch of parsley. And I can put whatever. You can put coriander. You can put dill. You can put mint. You know, choice is yours. It's wonderful. That makes a lot of flavors. So, and then I put the cashews. You have to soak them. You know, be careful with your nuts. I have walnuts. I have pecan. I love the pecan. Almonds, not so much, but why not? I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know why. I really have no idea why I should start eating more almonds. They're cheaper. And funny thing, they are sproutable. Is that a word? You can sprout them. So that means some of them, at least 30% of them, you can sprout. Which is quite, you know, something. What else I put in there? I put ginger. I put and today I put curry, which is something I don't do often. Put curry because it's a bit mucus forming, so you know, it's like it's a bit stimulating, but it's not so bad. And then I keep going. It just goes on and on. I put a lemon, and then I put a zest of orange. This is really good. If you do that for smoothies, it's like just do banana smoothie, and you put a little piece of orange, just a little bit. Huge difference. It's amazing. So I do that for my dressing. So I like to have a little sweet in my dressing. I like to have all the flavors. So. This looks complicated. It's not the mono diet that everybody idolizes. You know, it's like we are animals that ate one ingredient per meal for millions of years, like every animal, maybe 2 ingredients, whatever. But we were not mixing so much, and it's way easier to digest, to process, if you have 1 or 2 ingredients in your dressings or in your meals in general. It's true, but this makes your salad really enjoyable, like like an explosion in your face, like in your mouth, obviously. I should cut that. And also it's so yeah, it makes it much easier to stay raw. Makes it much easier to get your nutrients, because your greens, salads, they're hard, so it's about enjoyment and nutrition. Yeah, it's high fat. Yeah, it's high fat. I put a cup to or 3/4 cup to a quarter, a cup and a quarter cup, depending on the days. But I always eat a little bit of fat at night, and I checked on Chronometer. If you know that app for checking all your nutrients to see if you've eaten enough of whatever. It's very detailed, very good app, Chronometer. And I'm at 20% fat in my diet, so it's all right. It's not too much. So yeah, you soak your nuts, and or I can use avocados. Also, it's very good. Hemp seeds, my favorite. You can you can do all kinds of things, but usually that's the base. Really, it's the cherry tomatoes, the herbs, the nuts, and then different spices. But I try not to put too much spices, because it's mucus forming, So I feel it. I feel the mucus afterwards. Ginger, I put a lot of ginger in my recipes, or I mix with fresh curcuma. Sometimes I like to put habanero pepper, the hot peppers. It can have many kinds, but a habanero is on the low scale of the mucus forming. So I mean, of all the hot peppers, the habanero is one of the best. So you can also put a half carrot, like a tiny piece of carrot, makes a big difference. You can put a stalk of celery. If you don't want to put salt, you put like 1 big stalk of celery. It's really good. The things you can do, you can put algae. That's really delicious. Like me, I like to put it in my salad afterwards. I'm trying this one. It's Xiapu dried laver, or whatever. I've never seen it before, but it says dried, so I'm trying it out. I don't think it's cooked, but it might be, because I don't know. I'm at a half package. It's been a few days, and my bowel movements are not the healthiest, to be honest. So I don't know. I think I'm not gonna buy any more of that. But anyway, algae are fun. Also, you can experiment with apple cider vinegar. It is acid forming. It's not healthy to put vinegar in your diet. Generally, it's acidic. It's the way it works is your liver will create a bunch of bile to protect it, to digest it. So it's gonna make acidity to fight this. So anyway, you can. Now I'm gonna just few more things. I forgot. I forgot a radish. Check this out. Show you my food. Here I got some radish, and yeah, I'll show you my food for the week. I mean, this looks like a lot of lettuce, but it's actually just like 3-4 days. They were really cheap today. Like this is $2.50. Usually this is like doesn't even exist nowadays. Like $3 for a tiny one. I've been really disappointed since I've been back in Canada. So yeah, anyway, a lot of cauliflower. It's not too expensive. I got lots of dates in there. A lot more in the car. I have a box of oranges hidden inside. What else? Yeah, I got all my stuff in here, the little condiments. And I got a box of bananas. Whoop, right over there. This is my bed. See my mattress. It's quite comfortable. And I got Raw sleeping in there. On my folded blankets. But I do put a dirty blanket over it. So that they can lay on it during the day. And yeah, so check this out. Beautiful sunset. I usually sleep in beautiful spots because I like to open the door at night and leave the dogs outside if they feel like it, because it's kind of cold right now, so they sleep inside. So I just open the door, they come out, come back 20 minutes later, they go all around, and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother anyone. So I sleep in beautiful places, wild places, like usually places like this for walking the dogs. This is an entrance for a trail. So anyway, so here, that's how I blend my stuff. I got a blender, cheap ass blender. The fancy ones, they don't work on my inverter. So yeah, I just plug it inside. I have somewhere in there, I have an extension. You can see here, it comes from the hood. I leave it in the hood because it makes too much noise. So when it's inside, it just goes, the fan goes on. It's really annoying. So I just leave it under the hood, bring an extension, connect my computer, my stuff there. So yeah, this is my lifestyle. It's yeah, I live like this like 6 months a year on average all my life. Used to be all the time. Now it's more like 6-7 months a year since the past 11 years. I love it. It's really beautiful. And I like being with my friends. I'm usually with people. I'm the first one who flew to Canada, who left Costa Rica. And yeah, I thought I was gonna be with the others, but suddenly we're supposed to be on a boat to pick something called fiddleheads, like a wild green. Pays a lot, but yeah, it turns out we need to get a boat to get to the patches, and I can't because of my dogs. So I'm out here scouting and scouting and scouting weeks before the season. So, or actually, wait, I'll show you the what it looks like afterwards. Too much water again. You know, that's one of the advantages of the Vitamix. You can make things really creamy. There you go. Final result. Creamy. It wasn't so liquidy as I thought, but it can be way more creamy. It's delicious. I had a bite and wow. Another great success. Mwah.